Hello everyone, today's shave is gonna be another pleasure shave, and you know what that means? I'm gonna use only stuff that I think is top notch and some of my favorites. This time around we're going to my homeland, Portugal, and we're gonna go with WestMan. In particular, we're gonna go with Nirvana. This was a hard choice for me because there's a few of WestMan that I really enjoy. I'm actually gonna point them out. Alma, for example, for me is just phenomenal. The reason I decided to go with the Nirvana is because of the bass. This is still the old bass, although if you're gonna buy it now, it's on the newer bass, the Nirvana bass. And this one is the newer bass, the Nirvana bass. I said top notch, so I can't go just for the scent itself. It has to be the scent and the bass. There's a few more of, actually, to be honest, I think there's none of them that I don't like of WestMan. I love the way Tiago is the guy that owns WestMan and that does all these soaps and all these fabulous scents. I love the way he's a bit more adventurous and comes up with scents that are not what you would call normal, kind of that way, but they're phenomenal. And they're always a good and excellent experience. Now, this one in particular is based in fig, and you can actually see the fruit there. Looks like an eye, but it's a fig, kind of an open fig there. This has sandalwood, has a few other stuff I can't recall now, but I will read the scent notes in the end. Yeah, and I love this scent. And it does the EDTs as well, of all of them. I don't have, I should actually, especially the ones I enjoy the most. Like Jerez, for example, is another one. Adamastor is another one. Of the ones I tried, there's a few that I didn't try yet, like Cliché, for example, I didn't. But yeah, I enjoyed so far all of them, and I think it's a top brand and a really good base. He came out now with a new base that I still didn't get it. I will get it at some stage, and we will try it. But this one in particular is the Nirvana base, which is an exceptional base. Now, to go with it, I decided to go brush-wise. You guys know I love synthetics, and just because we're using WestMan, I'll go with another WestMan brush. This one is the Adamastor brush. It has a few other ones. This is the old knot he used to have, the G7, which it's a bit more soft than the newer one he sells, which is the G8. A bit softer, but not as dense and not as much backbone as a G8. The other thing about the G8 that it's a bit better than this one is it retains way more water. This one retains a bit, but not much. But I love this one because it's soft, and today I'm feeling that I need a bit of softness, so I decided to go with the G7 WestMan Adamastor. And since we have the brush on the hand already, let's put it to soak straight away. Now, that's the brush. I have it there soaking now. For a razor, and I'm gonna get the blade already as well, we're gonna go with the one that I always advise for beginners. I think this, in terms of quality, in terms of the way it shaves, everything about it for me is exceptional. It's a mild razor, which I wanted to go with a mild today. The design has a few things that for me are exceptional. The handle is stainless steel, and it's a really cheap razor that for this price point, having a stainless steel handle is, you don't find it anywhere anymore. I'm talking about the Giesen and Forsthoff, the Timor razor, gentle Timor razor. They sell these ones, short ones, that's the more available ones, but there's a longer handle as well, which are kind of harder to find, but they're around. I was talking with a few people in the States, and I don't think they can find this anymore in the States, but around Europe there's still a few spots that sell it. So just to let you know, but this is one that for me is an exceptional razor. Now, blade. For a blade, I go with, I was gonna go back to the Kais, which are my favorite ones. But a few people have been asking, what's the other ones that you think are on par or that are good without being the Kais? This is one of them, the Bic. They're made in Greece, and I think they're really sharp, very smooth, and price point is actually low. So this would be another good one, another of my favorite ones. So it's on the top 5 for me, and that's the one we're gonna use, the Bic Chrome Platinums. So let's open up this and load the razor. There we go, loaded and ready. Giesen and Forsthoff with a Bic Chrome Platinum blade. Now, before we open up the soap and start our shave, let's wet the face. There you go, dry the hands there a bit. And now let's grab the soap, let's open it up and then start our shave. Nirvana by WestMan. Yeah, lovely. Ah, this is so good. Now this is fig, there's sandalwood, musk, there's flowery that I can't remember. Oh no, I remember. I remember because it's a flower that is special for Portuguese people. I'm talking about the carnation. Yeah, I remember now. The carnation, which has to do with our revolution, and we had the carnation revolution. And if you don't know about it, basically there was no shots, but people started putting carnation on the tip of the rifles, and that's why it's called the carnation revolution. There's pictures all over if you want to go Google it and you'll see. That's why I remember that's that flower, carnation. Yeah, it's gorgeous. And it's not a normal scent. This is not one of those scents that I found anywhere else, like, you know. And this would be a lovely EDT that he has, and I definitely will have to get this one. I'm actually in fault with that. I should have gotten already. Yeah, lovely. Now, let's put the lid here on the back. Looking at the label now, funny, I put it there. Talking about the carnation, I think why the label is like that. You have the fig, you have this eye here, but look at the back. It looks like this is the bottom of a carnation, and the back of it has the carnation, the red carnations. Is this why it is the way it is? You have the small green there of the bottom of the flower. It might be that. Hopefully it is. Hopefully I'm not mistaken, but that's what it looks like. Yeah, might be that. Now let's go. Let's pick up the brush and start loading it. There we go, just washed it there. Lovely jubbly. You guys can see, like, I used it a few times already and it's still not going down. That's the other thing about this new base, the Nirvana base. It's a bit more stiff, it's not as soft as the previous one was. So you can actually put a bit more pressure on the brush. It's just great. Let's leave it here on the back now, drying, ready for the next use. Grab the brush and let's start lathering. Lovely. There we go. Look at this. Look at this leather. Nice. Really, really nice. Let's just try and straighten it out there a little bit. Yeah, this scent is just gorgeous. It's sweet from the fig. It's flowery from the carnation. Musky, woodsy. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. It's a really, really nice scent. Now, I think that's good enough there. Let's leave this in the back. Let's pick up the razor, the Giesen and Forsthoff with a big chrome platinum first use. And let's go with the growth. There we go. Yeah, lovely. First pass is done. Yeah, this scent is just gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous. And then the skin is feeling moisturized the way I really, really like. So you feel the whole goodness there of the soap. And then you have this razor that is mild and it's doing the job. Of course, I need to go a second time because it's mild. But this blade as well is a sharp and smooth blade. And I'm really enjoying this shave already. Now, let's wet the face and get ready for the second pass. There we go. Let's pick up the brush and this gorgeous leather. Let's get ready for the second pass. Lovely. Now, just a small layer. I don't want much there. Just enough painted there. Just enough. And you guys can see it's not a big layer at all. Just a small layer. We don't have that much to take off. And I don't want to scrub it. So let's leave this there in the back. Let's grab the razor. And let's go with the Giesen and Forsthoff and the big chrome platinum first use. And let's go across. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Second pass is done. Oof, what a shave. Yeah, skin is feeling gorgeous, guys. Gorgeous. Look at this. Lovely. This scent is all over and I just love it. There we go. Now, let's wet the face and check how much we still have left there on the brush. There we go. Now let's grab the brush and check how much we still have left here. Lovely jubbly. Yeah. This leather is just phenomenal. And this scent, I just love it. Yeah, it feels so good on the skin. Lovely. It's just so good. Now, we have to keep going. Let's take this off and then we'll go for some witch hazel. There we go. Now let's go and pet the face. Now that we petted the face, yeah, the skin is just feeling great, guys. Moisturized, lovely, jubbly. But in any case, let's grab the witch hazel and tea tree oil by Boots. Let's use it. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Yeah. Small tiny bit of feedback there, as always, but not much. And as I put the witch hazel, it looks like I still have leather there. It's just the slickness came up straight away again. That's crazy. It's really, really nice, like gorgeous. Yeah, it feels moisturized. So good. Like, now let's let this dry. I'm gonna wash all my stuff and I see us back for the post shave and we'll talk about the products. See you in a bit. We're back. Now let's go into the post shave, the rest of the set. In this case, I have the Nourishing Splash Nirvana by WestMan, and that's what we're gonna use. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. This is gorgeous. Yeah, if the soap had moisturizing properties already, this one is just over the top, like, yeah, and you guys can see the skin there. It's just, oh, feels so good. And then this scent is just, oh, something else, guys. Something else. Now, let's put this there. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab my phone and I'm gonna read the scent notes and see what they say in the description about it. Give me a second there. We're back. Here it is. WestMan Nirvana. There we go. Here we are. It starts straight away with the scent notes. And the scent notes are fig, sandalwood, cardamom, carnation, myrrh, musk, and cedar. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again. This scent is phenomenal. Really, really good. And it's not a normal one at all. I'm sure if you're gonna try this one, you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. And then they have, ooh, this is huge. A huge description. I'm gonna try and read it. If I see that it's too long, I'll just cut it off on the post editing and you guys can go to the site and read by yourselves. Nirvana features an harmonious blend of fig and sandalwood, enriched with captivating selection of supporting notes. Perfect for gentlemen who appreciate the art of scent and take pride in their grooming ritual. Originally released in June 2022 as a special edition for a Facebook group, Lado Gourmet do Barbear, this fragrance now returns as a regular collection. By the way, this Facebook group is a Portuguese Facebook group. The fig invokes a sense of natural sweetness and freshness. It was important to make it as close to a natural as possible. It does not smell too sweet, ripe, or green like a fig leaf. It is more of a happy medium with balanced green and sweet tones. The heart of the fragrance is rich in warm and woody sandalwood. Then a touch of floral elegance from the carnation note, the spicy features of cardamom, the residuous qualities of myrrh, the subtle animalic facet from musk, and finally woody and earth notes of cedar wood to anchor the scent. Fig are among the oldest fruits known to man. It is therefore not surprising that they are mentioned in several ancient scriptures. Nonetheless, it is still interesting to see how different regions make more or less important references to fig, either fruit, leaf, or tree. In the Old Testament, Adam and Eve covered their nakedness after eating the forbidden fruit. There is a story in the New Testament where Jesus cursed a barren fig tree. In the Quran, figs are considered one of the 6 fruits of paradise. But more important for our inspiration in choosing the name of this collection, Buddha achieved enlightening nirvana under a fig tree. Secrets of the world. Yeah, this is a lovely, lovely description. And then you have talking about the base, the nirvana base. But if you guys want, go and read it yourselves. Now, let's put this back. Give me just a second. We're back. Now, as you guys can see, look, the skin is just shiny, feeling great, soothed. The scent is here. I know this will last me most of the day, and I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of my day with a lovely smile. And now let's recap the shave. We used for a brush the Adamastor brush or handle with a G7 knot. The G7 knot, in my opinion, is not as good as the G8, of course, but sometimes I prefer this one when I need a bit more softness, let's put it that way. But if I'm gonna compare it with the G8, no, the G8 is much better. But this one is still pretty good. then razor. I don't know what to say anymore about this razor. I actually bought this razor for a few people already that started this journey. Yeah, and that's the one I always advise in the beginning, because you can shave blindly with this one, mild. Then you have these grooves here that help you load the blade and don't leave any overhanging at all, so you don't need to worry about overhanging. Cleans up really easy. The knurling and the handle on this stainless steel handle is just phenomenal as well. Yeah, has everything. The only thing for me is mild, because I do like a bit more on the medium or aggressive side, although like today I was kind of feeling that I needed something mild. That's why I grabbed this one. I have my days. I have days that I go for one, days that I go for another one. Today I was feeling mild, that's the one I grabbed. And if you're gonna start, I always advise a mild one with a really sharp blade, and that's what we use today as well. And I'm talking about the big chrome. I have the one I used there in the magnet drying. These big chrome platinums for me are on my top 5. They're sharp, easy to find. As I said, they're not the sharpest compared with the Feather, for example, or a Kai. They're not as sharp, but what blade out there is. But they're very sharp and they're very smooth, and I really enjoy them. So you can just buy one 5-pack like this, try it for yourselves, and you guys will see. It's very, very good. And then the soap, Nirvana Base by WestMan. I'm not even gonna talk about the scent anymore. I already read the description, the scent notes, you guys know what it entails. But this base is just phenomenal. It's harder, so you can load a bit more. I know T-Rex is gonna give out about the leather today, but I wanted to show that you don't need to overload to have a good shave. And if I want a really dense leather, you just overload a bit more and you'll have a huge dense leather with this one. But I just swirled a bit. You saw first pass was a pretty dense leather there in the beginning. Second, no, we didn't have as much there, but I don't need, I only do 2 passes. And you guys can see, if you're gonna be shaving for yourselves, you don't have as much products like I do, it's better to be a bit more economical about it, and then overload all the time and always have a huge dense leather all the time. I know I'm pissing you off, T-Rex, but I have to say it, not everyone is like you. I know I'm going to jail because of this one. If you guys don't know, go and check the comments of T-Rex in all my videos and you understand this direct conversation with him. But as I was saying, this base is just phenomenal, pretty slick, moisturizes while you shave, leaves a great post-shave feeling. You don't even need to do much. Like, if I don't want the scent to last, I can just use these witch hazel and I'm done, because it soothes the skin by itself. It's just a phenomenal base. And as I said as well, WestMan hasn't disappointed one bit. I always enjoy even the newer scents that are off the cuff that he does sometimes. They're just great. Like, I love new experiences, and I love people that actually risk and are passionate about it. And I know that Tiago is, and he's always looking for new stuff and, you know, to vary a bit. And this is a phenomenal one, I have to say. And then we finished off with Witch Hazel and Tea Tree Oil by Boots first, and then the Nourishing Splash, which is a mixture of a balm and a splash, which does both jobs. And I know, for example, the scent lasts more with the splash than this one, but this one lasts as well. But yeah, if the soap is already nourishing, this one is just off the charts with it. Lovely jubbly. So that was another pleasure shave. Hope you guys enjoyed this one as much as I did. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to put a like on it. It really, really helps the channel. And if you want to help the channel even more, there's my affiliate links down below and a few codes with discounts in case you guys want to purchase anything from those sites down below. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.